So welcome to another Twisted video. This is kicking off right off the bat here. We've got a very violent tornado moving through downtown Hibbing, and we are actually most likely not going to live this one. If I gotta be honest, I do not have faith in us living this unless we can deploy while inside this tornado. So let's see if we can do that. It should be right here. Yep, so you can see all the... Oh, whoa. Are we in the path of it here? I'm gonna go up a little bit more. Oh, here we are. Yep, let's slow down. We are gonna deploy. So right on into the action here. 115-mile-an-hour winds already. This is a high risk here. It's kicking off really early because the night prior had a storm down here in Hibbing. So that has resulted in a quite favorable environment here in this area because it transitioned into the next day, of course. Already 105-mile-an-hour winds with this pink TVS. We may have gone a little bit too far to the west. People are saying 160 there towards just to the south of the radar. So yeah, would not be surprised if this is going to be rated EF-4 here in Hibbing. Absolute crazy tornado that we have already intercepted here right off the bat. Let's see our wind speeds. Okay, they are starting to calm down a little bit here. So, yeah, welcome to another Twisted video, everyone. I know you guys wanted one, so I decided to go ahead and record one here. And this is actually still ongoing. I was not ready for this at all, like, whatsoever. I just looked at the radar and saw a storm was over here, decided to head over here, even though it was a thunderstorm risk. It turned midnight, and, well, here's your high-risk ingredients for today. We also got a day 3 high-risk, but the server will probably reset before that. Temps are decent enough. Dew points are a little low. Cape is really well. 3 Cape is great. Lapse rates are fantastic. And our hodograph is quite bad. Quite bad hodograph there. But yeah, there's the debris ball over Hibbing now. Very tight velocity couplet. And we could actually take a look at our little, yeah. Yeah, this is actually because our tornado here is picking up the radar, and that is absolutely insane. I mean, look at that debris ball. Gracious day. Yep, that radar has not survived, so we will not be using that radar at all in this video. Let's see if we can spot that wedge tornado here. We'll need a lightning bolt, and there's debris from the radar and as well as from Hibbing, so there's somebody's probe we just ran right over. So we're going to book it over to the northeast here and then go more to the north. Maybe get a second intercept on this thing. I wish the headlights would turn on. There, oh, they were a little bit too late now, weren't they? Well, that is something they do need to fix in this game, is the headlights, that's for sure. But yeah, if I get an intercept right here, I will bring y'all back. Alright, so I just drove right into the heart of this tornado. We got 160-mile-per-hour winds right as we were driving through it. It's now moving more north, and there goes a truck that just flipped. So that was a very, very brief intercept because we just clipped the southern edge of the tornado. But it is still 160-plus mile-an-hour winds that are occurring here with this tornado. And we'll go right ahead and drive right onto it. Still pink TVS, still very strong. Wouldn't be shocked to see. There you go. 150-mile-an-hour winds right there. I was going to say 130, but yeah, there's 160. And we are about to be launched here. Looks like we're all right. Yep, so there's another brief little intercept for us. Big wedge tornado here occurring north of Hibbing. And, I mean, really? This is already a ridiculous tornado. Someone had 192 in downtown Hibbing. So, yeah, they said this definitely did damage. I would not be surprised if, like I said, we have about EF-4 damage in Hibbing. Let's see if we can get this again. There's 120, 130, and it is on a weakening trend, so, yep. That's going to be the end of our thunderstorm risk chase. That was a thunderstorm risk, but we've moved on into the high-risk ingredients, which is why this was able to last so long. But yeah, I will see you guys in the morning. Alright, so it is now getting morning, and yeah, you can see the wedge tornado there. Hibbing is right behind us. Still a good amount of forest back there, so I imagine it wasn't too bad of damage. hopefully. I haven't seen any surveys back there, so we'll head back there. Storm motion today is going to be to the, what, northeast? Yeah, so actually, we're probably going to position ourselves right up here near Trent, most likely. But yeah, there's the wedge tornado that we intercepted 3-4 times here. Still continuing to the north. Keeping an eye on this thing, of course, but we are not going to be intercepting this again unless we can get out in front of it. It is continuing to strengthen here as it goes up to the north, just west of Hazleton. So if we could get out in front of this thing, we might intercept it again. But yeah, I mean, these houses are still intact there to our left. Oops, not that one actually. Roof's blown off of that one right there. Yikes. But yeah, relatively not a lot of damage out here. Haven't heard much from Hibbing. But I'm sure there is a little bit of damage in Hibbing. It does seem like this is on a weakening trend, which I'm not too surprised of. It did re-strengthen back up to red, which I was not anticipating that one. I thought it stayed orange the rest of the time. But we are going to just go ahead and drive it right on through this thing. Saw a gust of 113 right there, so that's about high-end EF-2 strength just based off of wind speeds, but, you know, tornadoes are rated based off of damage, of course. We're actually going to go ahead and intercept this thing right here because, yikes, because this may be the last time we see this tornado. I don't know when it's going to lift, of course, but it is on that weakening trend, so let's just go ahead and push all the way out here. Don't know why people are going more west there. Let's see, is there another storm maybe that they're seeing here? I don't see anything, and look at that. Anchored, wow, jeez. That's crazy. So that's high-end EF-3 damage at least right there on Hibbing already. And that's from a report. We'll see the actual rating on that from the National Weather Service once they survey it down there. Once this tornado does lift. But yeah, this is a yellow TVS now, so I mean this is going to be probably, I'd be shocked if we get to 100 miles per hour in this thing. 95, close to 100, but let's see if we actually crack 100, 102. We sure did. I thought this was going to be weaker. 104, 106. Not too shabby. Not too shabby of wind speeds there. 95, 101. So not that bad whatsoever with the wind speeds. Definitely higher than I anticipated considering this is now green TVS on radar. And that shows you that you can't always trust those TVSs because that is definitely a strong enough tornado to lift most cars. So yeah, that is going to go off to the north-northeast here. And it might have all... Oh, nope, it hasn't lifted yet. It's back to yellow. You know, just in case we are going to go back north. Let's just keep going north. Might as well just stay on this thing until it lifts. But this may be a separate video all on its own. I may have 2 twisted videos here out of this. So maybe another twisted video here on Wednesday? Maybe. Maybe one on Wednesday. We'll see. Depends if this is separated into 2 videos, which based off of the time that I'm already out with this one, this is probably going to be a one singular video. So, yeah. Honestly, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I'm going to do another video on this high risk, so keep an eye out for that upcoming video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.